Turning in Haryana, Kurukshetra MP Nayab Singh Saini is going to take over as the Chief Minister of Haryana. That's the big breaking news now coming in at this point in time. My colleague Maria also joins us on the broadcast. Maria, take us through the details here.
Yes, so as I said, look, this is a pattern that the BJP has followed in a number of states. If you would remember, in Gujarat as well, just months ahead of the polls, the Chief Minister was changed and Bhupendra Patel brought in. Similar pattern was implemented by the BJP in the state of Tripura as well. They do so to beat anti-incumbency, but also a message that goes is that, nobody is really safe per se. Mr. Khattar, what we are being told is that the observers who went there got this information from most of the MLAs that they wanted a new face. So Nayab Saini, why has the BJP gone for Nayab Saini, who is going to take oath as the next Chief Minister, is that he is the state BJP chief. But I think most important factor here is that he is from the crucial OBC community. The BJP understands fully well that in Haryana, given that there has been an anti-incumbency of close to 9.5 years against Mr. Khattar, against the BJP, they would need that sudden energy, almost like a fresh energy, which would mean that the complete new cabinet takes shape, similar to what had happened in Gujarat. Bhupendra Patel and a new cabinet, new energy would be brought in by the BJP is what the sense is. We can also tell our viewers is that he is from the BJP Yuva Morcha. He's a former MLA, former minister, and also someone who's believed to be close to Mr. Khattar. We can see him on our television screens. He is going to be the next Chief Minister of Haryana. So in this the alliance tension which happened between JJP, led by Dushyant Chautala, and the BJP actually perhaps got the central leadership an opportunity to really cut down the anti-incumbency. They are hopeful that an experiment which has yielded dividends in other states will yield political results also in the state of Haryana, with removal of Mr. Khattar and a new Chief Minister to be sworn in Nayab Saini.
Right.
He is an MP from Kurukshetra, as we just pointed out. But Mr. Nayab Saini has a huge task for him, because he'll have to ensure that the BJP flock in Haryana is together. Just recently, Kitty, if you remember, a crucial BJP MP quit the BJP and joined the Congress in the presence of Bhupender Hooda. So the Congress certainly is sensing an opportunity in the state of Haryana. They say that there is anti-incumbency of 10 years and Haryana can actually give Congress a chance when the assembly elections will happen. So the BJP feels that given that there are almost like 8 to 9 months to go for the Lok Sabha polls, they have enough time to go in for this kind of leadership change,
right,
and ensure that energy is, the cadre is re-energized to go ahead with it.
Absolutely. And Maria is also, what is important to note here is that he's an OBC face.
Yes.
Is that also something that was well discussed while appointing him as the next Chief Minister? We hope that is confirmed now, as you also have been telling us here that he is expected to take over as the Chief Minister of Haryana now. That is already done. That has been discussed, of course, and that is much more likely to happen today. He is an OBC face. How is that likely to, be beneficial for the BJP here?
Okay, so we'll try and get that sound bite which has been put out by one of the BJP MLAs, some time back, in which it is said that why Nayab Saini, the legislature party has chosen him. In fact, the first set of visuals have started also coming in now. We have the first picture coming in. We'll ask our reporters, our producer, to put this out. We have the first picture of Nayab Saini from inside the meeting, which has come in now. He is the new head of the legislature party. He is the MP from Kurukshetra, who is now going to take charge as the Chief Minister. The oath ceremony will happen in some time from now. So this is the picture of him after having been elected as the head of the legislature party. So Nayab Saini being elected as the head of the legislature party, and he will now be taking oath as the next Chief Minister of Haryana. So, but one thing is very, very clear here. That the BJP wanted to bring in that new face, the new energy, and they have gone for it.
All right. Well, that's the big breaking news now coming in. At this point in time, we're learning Nayab Singh Saini will be the Haryana next chief minister. The new chief minister will be sworn in today itself. We're learning at 5 p.m. That is likely to happen, the swearing-in ceremony. This is also being seen as BJP's OBC balancing act in Haryana. He's an OBC face. He's an MP from Kurukshetra, and he's been brought in here. He was appointed as the next chief minister of Haryana. He's also being seen as close to Khattar, and that is what we are learning. He's been associated with the BJP since 1996. He's had a long association with the BJP, and Kurukshetra MP Nayab Singh Saini is to be sworn in as Haryana's new chief minister.
Come in, Kitty, a quick word on that picture. You can see Biplab Dev, Arjun Munda, Tarun Chugh, who have been sent as observers. Biplab Dev is, of course, in charge of Haryana. Mr. ManoharLalKhattar, the outgoing chief minister, present there, and the new chief minister being given a bouquet after his selection from in the CLP. He has been chosen as the head of the legislature party, and now it is very clear that it's Nayab Singh Saini who is going to be the next chief minister. Important aspect here. Remember, in election after election, whenever the BJP feels that there is anti-incumbency against the chief minister, a chief minister may have become unpopular, or chief minister may be lacking that energy to lead our group going in for elections, they have gone in for this kind of complete reshuffle. So this is what the BJP has done also in the state of Haryana, with a new face in Nayab Singh Saini, someone who is from Kurukshetra, believed to be close to the BJP leadership, someone who understands, he's more of a nuts and bolts man, has worked as the state, state president as well. So he understands what it is to actually ensure that the state is governed well. And the BJP is going for an experiment here. They did not really experiment. You know, when Mr. Khattar was brought in the month of 2014, the BJP thought that they wanted to break the usual caste narrative of Haryana by bringing in a ManoharLalKhattar. And with the numbers going down significantly 5 years later in the elections, there was almost like a wake-up call for the party, but the party did stick with Mr. Khattar, hoping that he will be able to spring some kind of surprise. You know, this is what happens when there is over-reliance on brand Narendra Modi, Kitty. You know, in election after election, we have seen that, you know, Prime Minister Modi has been doing the, carrying the heavy weight of the elections, and the state leaders haven't really delivered. So in this election, again, the BJP doesn't want to lose the state of Haryana. It's a crucial state, a state where the narrative of Jat politics plays out, a state where the farmers' agitation and farmer politics plays out, and hence they have gone ahead with this.
Absolutely. And my colleague Vasudha is also now joining us on the broadcast here. We also have Ishwarya Jain also with us on the broadcast, getting us more details here. Let me go across to Vasudha first. Vasudha, so it's confirmed now that Nayab Singh Saini will be taking over as the next Chief Minister of Haryana.
Yes, Kitty, you know, representation as well as addressing fatigue and also anti-incumbency seems to be on the mind of the BJP. Now, BJP Haryana has also tweeted, saying that Haryana BJP has tweeted, Vidayat Dal ke neta chune gaye, Pradesh Adhyaksh Nayab BJP जी 5 बजे लेंगे हरियाणा मुख्यमंत्री के रूप में शपथ. So that is an official confirmation by the party here. Remember, like Maria was also saying, be it Gujarat or be it Uttarakhand, or for that matter Karnataka, where the experiment did not work out, the BJP actually senses anti-incumbency and a lot of fatigue, with its existing chief ministers. It relies on a lot of surveys, lots of feedback. So ground level feedback must have also informed the BJP. That is why a team of central observers was sent, and this is a very heavy, this is an influential team, because Arjun Munda was also talking to farmers. He was one of the negotiators. Haryana in the last few years has seen not just Ram Rahim protests, but wrestlers protest and farmers protest. So this is a very critical state for the BJP. There is actually a joke that says, it used to be the highway party, with all the urban areas voting for the BJP. But in the last few years, they've actually gone into Hirwar and Gurgaon and all those places. Rural areas seem to also have presence of the BJP. So that is what the party wants to make it very clear. So that is why Nayab Singh Saini comes from the Saini community. Politics of BJP is all non-Jat in Haryana. So 8% Saini voters across southern part of Haryana Haryana. So that is going to be very important for the party, and that is why representation has been kept in mind. We are also told that Mr. Khattar could be brought in to Lok Sabha, but that always people say that. But this is yet another prayog or experiment, like Maria says. But very importantly, the BJP has done away with many of its chief ministers, be it Vasundhara Raje or Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan, but after elections, and some other chief ministers like Vijay Rupani before elections.
I would also say, Vasudha, interestingly, the party got an opportunity to make that leadership change also because there was this JJP-BJP tension. And with the exit of JJP, perhaps Dushyant Chautala has cited also this, that's what sources are saying, that the chief minister did not really give him a free hand to work when he was serving as the deputy chief minister of ManoharLalKhattar. Going ahead, the BJP did not really want to send a message that the alliance was not at work there in Haryana. So I think, though, one would say that he was asking for just 2 seats, but that may not be a big ask. But the BJP is saying that they would rather go for all 10 seats. Would you say that there is a possibility that post the Lok Sabha, there could be an alliance with the JJP in the run-up to assembly elections?
Absolutely. Maria, I think the BJP also realizes that in the current state, JJP does not really have that kind of hold over Jat voters, whereas its politics still seems to be working. That is why it's working on its foundational, when ManoharLalKhattar and Raghuvar Das were appointed chief ministers of states like Jharkhand, Haryana, and even Devendra Fadnavis of Maharashtra in 2014, it was seen as a big experiment, right? Even Vijay Rupani, Jain, a non-party that are becoming. So BJP did all those experiments in 2014 because it swept, but then later on it did correct a few mistakes that it made. It felt that it is actually better to go with dominant community. As regard to Haryana, I think Mr. Khattar worked for them for some time, but now, like you said, in 2019 they did have a reality check of sorts with their numbers going down, and this whole experiment of having a non-Jat or a person from a non-prominent caste category seemed to be hurting them, which is why but at the same time they can't get into Jat politics, which is seen as a bastion of the Congress. So BJP in some ways has become a preferred party of the non-Jat voters of Haryana, but at the same time Mr. Khattar is yet to evolve as somebody like Bhajan Lal, who was non-Jat, but at the same time had an image of a pan-state leader, which is what I think BJP is trying to work out organizationally. Today I'm told that all the MLAs were asked for feedback, but like we all know, when central observers are sent to any state, change is imminent.
And that was not to be in case of Mr. ManoharLalKhattar, because he is not really someone who is able to gather vote or catch vote on his own ground. Remember, in recent times, let me do a quick recap for our viewers. Vijay Rupani in Gujarat was replaced by Bhupendra Patel. Biplab Dev was replaced by Manik Saha in Tripura. Tirath Rawat was replaced by Pushkar Dhami in Uttarakhand. B.S. Yadurappa was replaced by Basavaraj Bommai in Karnataka. And now you are seeing ManoharLalKhattar being asked to go, and Nayab Singh Saini is the next chief minister. Again, this is experiment of the BJP going with what they did not do 10 years ago. So the party perhaps felt when they came to power in 2014 that they could go in for that massive experiment with choosing a caste which was not dominant, but now they have decided to go back to the caste, which actually is the deciding factor in these states. Aishwarya is also joining us. So Aishwarya, a quick word from you. Where exactly is Dushyant Chautala? I was told that he is very much in Delhi. Could you give us a sense of what exactly is his schedule like?
Well, yesterday it was Dushyant Chautala who made last-ditch efforts to be in this alliance. And yesterday he met BJP President JP Nadda late in the night. A very senior BJP leader again met Dushyant Chautala, but talks were inconclusive. Today in the morning as well, there were possibilities that he could meet again Amit Shah, but that didn't happen because the things went too far against Dushyant Chautala and JJP. Things had already been finalized. The central leaders observers had been sent to Chandigarh. with a name that has now come out. Dushyant Chautala currently is at his farm out in Chhatarpur in Asola, and they are planning a mega rally tomorrow in Hisar, where they will be projecting and will be giving out the details of how JJP will be going on all 10 seats according to them in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. So again, it is Dushyant Chautala on their side.
Well, that is going to be decided, of course.
Polls,
yes.
But on the other side, it is.
All right, and that is going to be revealed tomorrow. That is what you're telling us in that rally that is going to take place tomorrow. Thank you so much, Ishwarya, for getting us all those details there. Vasudha as well, and my colleague Maria Shakilia for getting us all those inputs on that. With that, it's time for a short break here. More continues on the other side.